So I got a couple toys in the mail here. I don't know how this is showing up here. My cinematography here is terrible. But I picked this up. This is an Irwin. I don't know if you can see it on there. If she focuses in. That's it. Well, it doesn't want to focus. I'm sorry. Come on. Well, it's an Irwin T27. And I don't have anything fancy. I just have this DeWalt. Now, this is an impact gun. I won't use this, to tighten or loosen from the get-go. I mean, I'll use the regular steel factory tool to loosen them, half a turn or whatever, go around. Then I'll come in with this, take them out, and I'll start them by hand, and I can bring them in with this real gently, and then I'll finish off by hand. This is kind of a caveman tool. It just has so much torque that you'll either you'll just get it too tight. I mean, there are other guns that you can buy that are better than this, but right now this is what I have to work with, and that's what I'm using. Another thing I got today that came in the mail was the steel service manual, and I just wanted to show the guys something you guys might be interested in. If you look at most of the saws, they're when they're stock, they have a number, an RPM number that is, not to exceed maximum RPM. So in other words, you affix a bar and chain to it, get your tachometer. Mine, I use some Velcro, and then I just Velcro it to the saw. There are some that you can, you could just hold it to the side, but then you're only running with one hand. And I've seen some trick setups too where it actually like clamps to the bar and it holds it. But that's what I use, Velcro. It seems to be all right, and it's cheap. It's a cheap alternative, and it works. That's what I'm about. I mean, as long as it works and it's safe. But what I wanted to show you, like I was saying, if you look at the max RPM, most of the saws the older saws are obviously the O series. Some of them, the ones that predate this are like max 12 and 12.5, 13,000. Now this is right off the service manual. I'll see if I can get this in here so you can see it. Yeah. There you go, right there on the bottom. Max permissible engine speed with chain and roll-o-matic bar, 14,000 RPM. So that's very interesting, and that may be why, at least in my area, in my timber, that these 044s seem to run the way they do. It seems like they pull a little higher in the, even stock. Like this one here, I just got, I forgot to tell you too, I got the dogs in. I found this guy, he's got these dogs. I got the nuts and bolts and the dogs mailed to me for very reasonable price. Very, very reasonable. I'm very happy. But this saw here has got that K&S cylinder on it. And I bet you this thing, at 14,000 RPM and running a good chain, bar and chain, stock for stock, 20-inch or 25-inch bar, you can't beat these things. And they're pretty easy on the fuel. They don't have the stratified motor. They don't have all the EPA, quote-unquote, friendly technology on them, but they do pretty good. So, I mean, for where I am in Western New York, Ash and whatnot, these will be the workhorses. Definitely use these. I think that when I have these totally modded out the way I want them, that these will actually be a little bit stronger than what you can get with, say, like a 462. In other words, a new 462 out of the box is a little hotter than this, but if you were to put equal work into both saws, I think that these are going to be stronger. I mean, I could see one of these, you know, with a 25 inch bar whooping up on a, you know, ported and whatnot, whooping up on a stock 500i. Oh, no doubt about it. So, alrighty, folks.